So here, now we are doing a block dissection. Once we reflect with an incision, try to make sure that we are going layer by layer. Alright. So once we reflect this, then we see the next layer, that is superficial fascia. In superficial fascia, it is filled with loose areolar tissue with subcutaneous fat. Okay. Within this layer, we will also see cutaneous vessels and nerves. Whenever we are saying cutaneous vessels and nerves, these are basically supplying to the skin and fascia. Okay. The nerves are basically sensory in function. Blood vessels are the branches of deep vessels which are inside the deep fascia, which we will not see it here, but we will only see the superficial branches. Okay. Cutaneous vessels and nerves will be present in the subcutaneous fascia. Now what we are doing, we are using our scissors, okay, not for cutting but for clearing. So we just keep our scissors inside this, make a small incision so that our scissor can go inside, and we can just spread it up like this so that any kind of fascia which is attached below with the links, those links are removed off. We are not cutting any strong structures beneath it, like cutaneous nerves which are coming from deep layer to superficial layers are not cut here. So we cleaned this and we try to reflect the superficial fascia here. Okay, you can see that this is the superficial fascia which is raised up. Okay, I'm just making a little bit more incisions so that we can see in more. So when we are reflecting also, you can see that there are, see here, loose areolar ligaments, okay, which are connected from superficial fascia to deep layers. So I'm making incision only to these layers so that we can make a clear cut plane without disturbing any contents of superficial fascia or the structures beneath it. Okay. Now see, look at this. This is the deep fascia. You can make out when you hold the superficial fascia and deep fascia, there is quite a difference. Deep fascia wraps the muscle, okay, in a tight enclosed format. So just for our understanding, what we are doing, I am making a cut to the deep fascia. The muscle also takes its attachment from the deep fascia. So that's why you can see some of the muscle fibers attached to the under surface of deep fascia. Okay. You can see that this is the deep fascia. Alright. See here, now we are exposing the muscle beneath the deep fascia. Deep fascia is not present in abdomen as well as face. We will not see this layer in the face and abdomen. Rest all areas we have deep fascia as well. Okay, wrapping the muscles. Right, now we have clear skin, superficial fascia, deep fascia. We remove that and we will see a connective tissue covering around the muscle. Alright, so now let us just quickly, what we do, we reflect this as well. Okay, so it's very easier if you use a scissor. You pour some water, this layer will float. Okay, see how I am reflecting? I am just not removing it but reflecting it. Okay, so that we get very clearly the muscle structure. Can you all see the muscle now?
Yes.
The deep fascia is very adherent. See the muscle fibers? Okay. You can see the deep muscle fibers. See the muscle? Okay. So we can see now muscle layer clearly.
Yes.
Now try to touch the muscle fibers and feel for the structure. Okay, how does it feel in your fingers? If you touch skin, superficial fascia, deep fascia. Okay, deep fascia is connective tissue which is dense. So how does it feel in your fingers? Try to observe that and see how the muscle feels like. Okay, so that's when different structures, when they are kept in front of you, you can easily hold them and try to identify these structures. Okay.